You're about to experience the hand of God. Now, not later, now. Possible. But what made him great was his gift. The scripture talked about unclean spirit tormenting the life of the king Saul. And someone suggested that one of the sons of Jesse could play the harp. The harp is a musical instrument. Normally, it is not possible for you to play a normal musical instrument and then to deal with the things of the spirit. Then by the time somebody can play a musical instrument and demons are being casted out, we are talking about spiritual gift. It was his gift that brought him before the king. It was his gift that gave him access to the palace. It was his gift that made him to stand before the king day and night. There is a place you need to be. There are people you need to stand in front of them if you must excel. There are people you must identify with to get to where God has prepared for you. If there is anything that will connect you to these people, it's known as your gift. Your gift. Do you know your gift? So tonight I'm going to teach us how to identify your gift. Number one, to know your gift. The first thing, if you want to identify your gift, the first step you have to take is you have to find out what is this thing you know how to do without struggle. You know the way you breathe without struggling. What are these things you can do natural as breathing? Look at your life closely. What is this thing you know you can do without any form of struggle? Others can struggle to do it, but you don't struggle to do it. As easy as it is for you to breathe, you can do that in that way. What is that thing? Now, look within the four corners of your life. Surely there is something you can do as natural as breathing. There are some people who can sing from morning till night, yet their voice is not cracked and they are not sweating. If you ask them to cook, they can't cook sweet food without singing. If you ask them to wash clothes, even if there is no NEPA, they are going to sing. Inside bedroom, they are singing. Inside the restroom, they are singing. They are crossing highway, they are singing. Anytime you see them, there is a song in their mouth. They can sing from morning till night without a cracked voice. There are others who didn't learn tailoring. They never learned how to sew. Never went to any fashion school. But yet they can sew. Any design you give to them, you will get it. Please listen to me carefully because we are just starting. Tailoring can also be a gift. told Moses and say, you see the curtain that is going to be used in the tabernacle, I have given somebody a gift to design it. Inside tailor, there are some tailors you can give your clothes the next 5 months, you have not seen them. It is not their calling. Those ones, they learn tailoring out of frustration. Not really because it is part of them. There are some tailors you are going to give your clothes. You will give them a design. After they sew it, they are going to add something you forgot to tell them. And the moment you see the clothes, you're like, this person is going to be my permanent tailor. There are some who wake up with design. Angels give them design. That can also be a gift. It can also be a gift. So surely there is something in your life that with or without education you can do. With or without education you can do it. That is the ability that God gave you. That is the strength that God gave you to excel in this world. It's known as a gift. The second step to find out your gift. Number 2. What are the things you can do well with joy, even when you are not paid? Even when nobody is going to pay you salary, you are ready. I hope you're getting it. What is this thing you think, even if they say no salary, you're still going to do with joy? You find fulfillment in doing it. And if you don't do it, you become unfulfilled. If you don't do it, as if something is wrong with you. But anytime you do it, there is joy. There is this excitement you find. There is this inner fulfillment you get each time you do it. Even if they say we are not paying you money, you are still willing to do it. Anytime you set your hand to do that thing, you find inner joy. It gives you joy. It gives you peace. There's this joy, there's this inner peace and fulfillment you just find the moment you start doing it. What is it? As you hear me talk, be looking at your life. Because my target tonight is to enable you find out your gift before you leave here. And then you should be able to point and say, this is my gift, or these are my gifts. The way these people are here now, there are some of them that if you say everybody leave here and go back to congregation, there are some of them that will seek. They will fall sick. There are some that will fall sick. And it will look as if their life has been taken away from them. To be an usher in the house of God is a gift. The Bible calls them porters. It's a gift. What can you do? What do you know how to do? What is this thing that when you do and they don't pay you, no problem? Have you seen some people walk for like 9 months, they've not paid them and they are not ready to leave the job? You've not seen them before? They work for like 9 months no salary, but they are not willing to leave. Something you do that you find fulfillment. Something you do that you derive joy. Something you do that set your heart at peace. What I'm doing now is a gift. What I'm doing now is a gift. I'm not being paid for it. And if you stop me from doing it, it's like you have taken my life out of me. It's a gift. Preaching is a gift. Becoming a pastor is a gift. Prophesying is a gift. To encourage people is a gift. We'll get to that one. We shall enter the book of Romans very soon. To show mercy to somebody is a gift. To give is a gift. There are some people that if they don't help somebody in a day, as if it's a bad day. See, all they want to see is joy and happiness on the face of other people before them. Even if they don't know you, they've never seen you before, they've never met with you before, but if they can just see that you are happy, that is where their happiness lies. So their happiness lies in your own happiness. It's a gift. It's a gift. And if you don't have the gift of helping people, if you come across somebody who does not have the gift of helping and mistakenly or forcefully the person help you, you are in big trouble. Don't you know that it's not everybody that can help you? There are some people that if they help you, you will regret it. Anywhere they see you, hey, come, hey, tell them what I did for you last week. If they help you, you are in big problem. Everybody will know they help you. What they gave you, everybody will know. Anywhere they go, they will keep talking about it. It is not their calling. It is not their gift. To show mercy is a gift. Somebody who does not have the gift of mercy, if you offend them, even if Jesus come and say forgive, they say no. Me forgive, they will tell you, I rather die than to forgive you. The meaning of that is they chose to go to hell because of the hatred they have for you. They are ready to end in hell than to forgive you because it's not their gift. There are diversity of gifts. But what makes room for you is your gift. What brings you before great men is your gift. What makes you somebody in this life is your gift. What makes you honorable is your gift. Your gift is what your heavenly Father has empowered you with. Your gift enables you to live well in this world. Your gift enables you to live above the economy of your nation. Your gift. To know your gift is to identify with prosperity. To know your gift is to never be stranded in this life. To know your gift is to be well established in life. To know your gift is to become an envy to your own generation. To know your gift is to become a celebrity. To know your gift is to make heaven proud of you. If you can know your gift, God is pleased. Jeremiah didn't even know he has a gift until God told him. That was a gift. The Divine enablement. So there is something you can do. There is something you know how to do better than everyone around you. Please, I'm talking to you. Jesus told us the parable about those that were given talents. But one was able to do well with his talents. That we're talking about business. We're talking about knowing how to turn 1 to 2 and turn 2 to 3 and turn 3 to 4. Business is also a gift. To go into business when it's not your gift is to be frustrated. Any aspect of life you face that you are not gifted in that area, you will see frustration. There are some who are doing business now that they have no business doing business. They are meant to be salary earners. They can't do business. They are meant to receive salary. Somebody need to gather money and put in their hand. And the money need to come in bulk. And that money need to be a constant money. In business, you determine the growth and the losses. What you do, your character, in business determines if it's going to grow or if it's going to fall. And if you are not disciplined and then you are not called, you can't do business. So first and foremost, you look at yourself and then understand your gift. Because if you understand your gift, you know where you fit in life. And for as long as you don't understand your gift, where you have no dealings with becomes your standing ground. Anything you do that you find fulfillment, what is that thing? That when you are doing it, you blow whistle. Even if somebody say, "Brie, let me help you," say, no, don't worry. You might look at it so common, so small. To you, that thing might mean nothing. You might look at it like, no, there's no, this man is, I know it, but that thing, no, he can't bring me before king. Who would have told David that playing the harp will bring him before king? That a day will come, the king will look for somebody who knows how to play the harp. The reason why you cannot prophesy, and I can prophesy, is because there is something I know you don't know. There's something I know you don't know. That's the truth. So I can prophesy. So if anybody is going to look for Aminu now, they are going to look for me not because of the school I went to. Nobody came to this church because they heard this guy read chemistry. Nobody entered this church because they heard that he read theology. No. They came because of the gift. What announces you before your arrival is your gift. Education makes you sweat. Gift makes you sweet. Are we still here? Education makes you sweat. You sweat now. You have to read. Read. In those days that were in school, I remember when we were reading at night in cafeteria and there was no light. So everybody would just come to cafeteria with a candle. So you're going to light your candle in front of you and then open your book and start reading. And then this lady came and lit her own candle and opened her book and then she started reading. After 30 minutes, we were hearing scent as if somebody is roasting bushmeat. She was sleeping, her hair was burning. Fire. She got up. Where's the fire? It's on her head. To go to school, you have to sweat. You will read. You read some things you don't even understand. You just have to cram it and give it back to them like that. Calculus. chemical bond, chain. Some things you don't understand. You just cram it and give it back to the owner because you don't know what it meant. He give you formula for aspirin. And the day we did it in the lab, what we saw didn't resemble aspirin. We just had to cooperate with the lecturer. That thing did not resemble aspirin at all. That was the formula they gave us. Can you imagine? To pass the jam, you have to sweat. By the time you enter to pay your tuition fee, you heard the testimony of the lady on Sunday. The lecturer said, I'm going to deal with you. A whole man said, you broke my heart. That is what it takes. You sweat. But your gift make you Your gift make people to celebrate you. Your gift make people to look for you. Your gift hide your mistakes and your error and your fault in life. Your gift don't allow people to see your weaknesses. Please, let your attention be on your gift, because what brings you before great men is your gift. Your gift is what your Father in heaven gave you. Should in case your Father on earth disappoint you, should in case your Father on earth fail you, you are just 18, you just throw jam and then the man just died. He failed you. 3 months later, the woman died. She failed you. And they left you alone as an orphan. So God will prepare you in heaven for such days. So He's going to give you something that even if you couldn't go to school, that will not place limit on your prosperity. It's known as a gift.